Okay. Waiting for the little quickie. There, we're recording. Awesome. So I want to welcome everyone to the call. I'm going to mute you guys. We got a little bit of feedback there. Perfect. Okay. So welcome. Thank you for jumping on the call today. The purpose of today's call is to be quick. So we want to this is going to be 30 minutes. This isn't a big long call, but we want to get the process rolling of who's taking on what positions and making sure that we've got those people, you know, looking into that leadership role of being a coordinator of a certain section to help them find the people to fill it so we can have an absolutely successful event. Does that sound good? Good. I love it. Okay. Got some thumbs up there. Awesome. So we got people at the airport. We got people meal prepping. We got people just everywhere. So thank you. I want to acknowledge all of you for plugging into the call first and foremost, and really make sure that you guys know that your contribution is key to making these events successful. And we are growing. There is some incredible things happening. You guys, I'm going to give you this vision right now. 60 people minimum. I think we can do 80. I know we can do 80 for June. Okay, so this May event is really a building stepping stone. You need to be talking to everybody right now because we're building to 60 to 80 in June. Andre is coming from corporate to come to our event to support us, to be here to meet us all. And we have another surprise. Oh, something happened? Okay, sorry. That's going to be getting announced here soon. I got to talk to the leadership committee about that. So there's some really incredible things happening. But right now, we're setting ourselves up. Forward. Sorry. Okay, Mom will go back. We're setting ourselves up for basically we want to be 80 to 100 come August at our STS, and then launching into bigger and better things coming in the year to come. So does everyone sound good with that? These events are the stepping stone to building our businesses and really getting forward. So give me 2 seconds. Sorry, this isn't working. My apologies, sorry. So what I want to do with this call is I just want to go over all of the production areas that we have, see who wants to step into those coordinator positions, and then we can start filling, making sure we've got enough people doing the lights, doing the tea tables, working with the shake, got our VIP registration, all that kind of stuff. Sound good? Okay, so I will stay for this one. I'll stay as the event coordinator. So I'll be like the person that's kind of, if you got questions or things, you can come and talk to me about it. But we're looking to find a new leader to take that over coming after Extravaganza. Is that good? We don't want to be building those leaders up. So if you guys have this, like, I want to contribute, I want to grow, I want to, be at the front of the room, then really have your eyes set that position is going to become available because I'd like to rotate through. So I think it's really important that we're always rotating through. You get confident in a position and then you rotate into a new one so that we've got an entire team of leadership that can master everything. Okay, so with that, I'll stay in the event coordinator for this one and dealing with the speakers and getting that all set up. Going forward, we do have room coordinator. And I think, Alicia, you said you were taking on that one for this one? Yes. Okay. So with that, we want to make sure that we've got someone taking care of the lights, that we've got someone taking care of the products, all that stuff. You can talk to us. We've got all the room set up and display at the club. And so we can make sure making arrangements to getting that set up there. But then that's just key with being in communication with VIP, making sure we've got enough tables set up at the front for who qualified for it and all this kind of stuff. Okay. No, you have to watch this. Sorry. Oh, I was on mute. Sorry. I was on mute. You guys are listening to me. My sincere apologies. We're transitioning to being home. So routine's very different this week. So we've got room set up there. So thank you, Alicia, for taking that on. We do have a manual that I'll send you so you can kind of run through that. And if you have any questions, and then just start kind of finding those people. Who do you want to be on your team for this event? Right, making sure that you've got those people filled, those positions clear. And then I would suggest for anyone that's room coordinator that you create your own little group message thread. Okay, so that you get to have your own little message thread of the team that's taking care of all of that, so that you guys can be clear as to what your role is, be excited about it, and all that kind of stuff. Sound good? Okay. Next we want to take over. Let's talk about registration. So I know Trish has been doing registration. You've been doing an incredible job. Thank you. Trish, do you want to share with all of us what you've been doing, what you've all been covering?
Sorry, my kids are also transitioning to me being back too. So A big part for what I do is that I have, like, I help out with the posts on our STS page. I also, well, before we transferred over to Brown Paper Ticket, anybody that does not purchase tickets or did not purchase tickets through Brown Paper Bag, or I don't even remember what exactly it's called, sorry. I would have to fill out online all the forms of people that pre-purchase tickets at the events and have them submitted to like a Google. Can you hear me? Okay, sorry, I just switched and put my headset in. Okay, so I would have to get a Google form put together and then get all the information put into the form so that it would generate a list of everybody who was who has registered to the event. I also have I have to have all the forms, so all the forms for when people come to the event, so like your guest registration forms, the member registration forms, the recognition forms, all put out. Like I get those printed, I have them in like a file folder system, and then pardon me, and then there's forms that have to go to corporate after every event, so it's emailing corporate. Sorry, I have pudding brain today.
No. So what I want to do is...
I can't hear you, Juanita.
Oh, I'm off mute now. Can you hear me?
Oh, there we go. It was my volume. Sorry, it's my fault.
So what I want to do is, Trish, I'd love for you to stay in this position for this one, and then we really want to start mentoring someone to step into that position for you, right? So kind of start, like, if you guys know of anyone on your team that's really good at organization, great rally that front, that registration position is so important because those are the first people that anybody sees. That's our greeters. We want to make sure it's organized. It's got a good flow. Everything's going together. Okay. So we'll leave you there. I think Sorrel will be a great fit. So Sorrel, if you're watching this, if you want to start looking at maybe taking over that coordination position for a little bit.
I think between Sorrel and Penny, they're absolutely fantastic. I had Valista help out last time, so I'd like to recognize her for stepping into a position that she had no idea what the heck she was getting into. But yeah, she totally rocked it. And Sorrel, you have been like amazing, so thank you. And thank you, Penny, because you rocked it as well. So I just wanted to acknowledge that you guys are all fantastic and amazing. And yeah, so if at any time any of you ladies would like to step up and start doing this, you know, for the next couple, that would be fantastic. So
awesome. So I've got Trish is still on the captain here. And then Trish, you want to start finding those people to help you with your table. I think you take care of the door greeters and stuff like that as well. So we can start looking at who's taking those positions. Okay.
Yes. So that's right. Sorry. Yeah. Door greeters and energy people. So
awesome.
You get free shot of liftoff.
Yes.
And tea.
We had Helen was our Shake team captain last time. Is there anyone that would be interested in taking on that coordinator position for the Shake team?
I could do the shakes.
You want to do shakes, Paula?
Yeah.
I'll put your name under the Shake team coordinator. So what I'll do is you'll want to get together a team. The Shake team also takes care of the tea table. Okay, so getting those people that help take care of the tea table. We want to make sure we got the products for the VIP tables, all that kind of stuff. So I can go through with you if you want to take over that. We can kind of go through what that all does. Ashley's really great. Ashley Boisfort, she was our Shake team coordinator for a long time. She completely rocked the position, did a great job. So if you want to check in with her and see if she's got any tips and stuff like that to help you out with that, and then fill in those positions. So generally on your team, you're going to want about 5 to 6 people.
5 to 6.
Okay, yeah. So just kind of putting out there. If you've got anybody coming, or, you know, there's like the bosses I know have helped with that. There's lots of people that have helped in that position. So it's just get that buzz rolling. Now we've got a month. So this call is to get us all in the thought process of like, oh yeah, let's make sure we've got these positions filled. So we're rocking it. Okay. So thank you very much for taking that on. Awesome. Okay. And then the other one we have is, right now, under registration, we have the VIP takes care of that. So we can kind of look at getting someone set up there. And then we have, as Bobo mentioned, they're stepping back down from, no, children, not right now. Okay, mom's on the call. You see? So I need you to be quiet right now. Afterwards, we're going to the park, okay? No, whining is not allowed, okay? You've got to show one. Sorry, guys, I'm so sorry. Making it work. Okay. So the one thing that we are going to, I say, hi, Paula. The one thing that we are going to need is someone to help out with the AV. That's a big position. It's an important position. So if you guys know anybody that can help out with that, Bobo's great at transitioning. So Bobo, I saw you come off mute. So do you want to share with everyone kind
Yeah.
of what tackle?
If you find somebody that would like to help this time, like I can literally walk them through. Like I have a list of the equipment, like the receipt, it's listed on there, and we created an account under our name with the Long and McQueen. That's close to our location, and then like I also have a master slides, and then I can like walk them through of how I put together stuff, and then I probably can approach Jeremy and see how much he can do for us on that day, so that if he's able to lead on that day, then that'll be so much easier because he's very good at that too. So I'll still bring my computer if needed. So yeah, I'll be there to help, but just I probably won't have time to put all these together. So that's why I have to step back this time, because I don't want to, take on something, and if I can't complete on time, it's not fair to the group.
Awesome.
But I'm always there to help.
Thank you, Bobo. Thank you so much. It's appreciated. And I want to give you guys, Bobo has been doing this will be going on a year now that she's been putting together a slide, taking all this stuff. It's a huge project to take under. A lot of, the music, picking up the AV, dropping it back off, making sure everything's taken care of. So I really want to acknowledge and thank both you and Paul for everything that you guys do, because it's, without the music, without the slides, without that energy, the events are not what they are. So I really want to appreciate everything and acknowledge that you guys have done great with that. So
thank you. And in additional, like the music list that we have been using, it's all there. So like things are all like ready, and just we need to have somebody that we can train and can step up this time, and then so.
Awesome. So we'll talk to Jeremy, see if he wants to take a little bit of a lead position, and then if there's someone else that wants to step into sitting there beside that, helping make sure the slides are flowing. If you guys have, and it doesn't have to be a man. I think we're so used to always seeing men behind that section, but it doesn't, if someone is available that is, a little bit more computer illiterate, and just the big thing with that is really the music. The slides, everything's all ready to go at the beginning of this day. The slides run with the speakers they're clicking through. It's the music that's energy on point, on and off, right? So, yeah.
I know I'm doing the room coordinating and stuff, but essentially I'd like to step into that role and try it out as well later down the road.
Awesome. So Alicia, let's see if we want to, Paula, you came off mute.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that too, but yeah.
Okay, so let's see if we have, and I'm going to put this up for the recording, if there's anyone else that wants to, take on maybe the room coordination, and then if Alicia, you want to step into this position, right? So right now we've got the shake, we've got the room coordinator, and we have an open space for AV. So if anyone's watching this recording and they're like, oh, I'm not ready for AV, but I'll take on room coordination, let's have that conversation so that we can make sure everything's taken care of. Is that cool, Alicia?
Yeah, I think it would be great to get Paul and Jeremy when they're available, and maybe train a few people on it, like do a class like one time when everyone's available, whoever is interested in that position, so that we have backups in case we ever need.
Agreed. 100% agree with that. Thank you. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys kind of like our sheet here. So I'm going to put it on so that anyone watching the Zoom later on the recording can kind of see, oh, I'll take that position or I'll take this. So I'm going to screen share with you guys really quickly. So this is a little spreadsheet that Andrea sent me, what she uses for when they do their events. Can everyone see the STS production? Got thumbs up here? Okay, so you can see like we've got the coordinators, we've got the snack pack, that's the person that's making sure we have the products there. We've got our music, this is a part of the AV team. I got to add in another AV here, AV slides. Okay, we have someone in charge of the display table. Okay, we need a timekeeper, someone to do the water and teas. Our welcoming team, so this is our high five, these are our doorkeepers, these are people making sure that people got their seats, we're putting them up at the front. Not all these positions need to be filled for where we are, but this gives you an idea of what the LVWs, these are the types of people that they have behind the scenes taking over positions. Okay, so we're going to customize it for us as we go, but I really love that she sent this because it has the speaker's assistant. This is the person that makes sure that they know that they're on time, that everyone's got their slides checked in on time. That's that person, like especially when we get guest speakers coming in. Do you need anything? Did your lunch? How was your room? Right? They're making sure that everything's taken care of. There's fresh water at the front, right? If they want to wiper markers, they take care of that. So I want to do our HOM lineup so we know that we're smooth. Like that HOM, we all know those results. Bang, bang, bang. We want it lowest to, right? So that lineup. So these are the types of things that we're looking for. An extra runner. Again, not a position we need now, but this is that go-to person where it's like, if anything comes up, it's like, they got it. You know what I mean? It's like, you don't really have a position. It's like, we need someone to do this. Hey, you're that person. So this gives you an idea of, if you see a spot on here that you want your name to go right now, please put it in the chat or sign up. I'm going to customize a little bit more for our captains and this and that as we go, but I'm really excited to just be organized and on point and everyone involved. There's so much space for everyone to do a little bit. And then that way the event runs so smoothly. Does that make sense? Right? If we've got one person doing lights, 2 people doing tea, someone taking 2 people doing VIP, it's everybody doing a little bit, everybody taking on their part and showing their invitees and their guests that they're excited, that it's the game changer for everybody, right? When you're involved, Nicole shared this. She says, no matter what, that HOM, I was at that front of the room. Whatever I could do to participate, I participated, because I wanted to make sure that my team saw that I was moving, right? You want to see when your guests come in the room, they want to see you involved. Hey, she's part of the production team, right? There's that silent leadership that people see you in action, and it inspires them to get into action. And I really took that away from Nicole. Like when she was like, no matter what, I was sharing my story. I was leading. I was taking on positions. I was doing whatever I could to contribute, because then my team saw that and my invitees saw that. And so then they wanted to step into those positions and get involved. And that's how we all grow, and we grow fast. This region is going to blow up. We've had like this little fire, and man, like, so I guess that's why we saw that truck on fire. So we're driving home from Toronto. The girls are laughing. And all of a sudden we came out of Sudbury? Yes. No.
Yep.
Sault Ste. Marie. We came out of Sault Ste. Marie. It had been raining, awful weather, fog. It was awful. And we're in Sault Ste. Marie at the gas station, and they're like, there's a rollover. There's like, the highway's closed. We're like, oh, okay, well, we got to go. We can't really stay here, right? So we drove, and there was a mulch truck on fire, like just burning. Like the highway was closed, everything. It was just burning away. And so now that's the inspiration. That's what we get to do, you guys. We're just going to set this place on fire. Like, it literally, nothing lit it on fire. It was self-combustion. Is that what it was? Yes. Yep. My dad it imploded upon itself. The heat from the mulch and the moisture and all of the circumstances, everything, it was so combined that it self-imploded and just lit up. And it closed down everything. Everyone was stopped dead in their tracks watching this fire. And so I think that we can really take that inside yourself and be like, we need to self-combust. This region is going to self-combust. We've got so much going on that it's just going to implode, that those seats are going to be full. We're going to need a bigger room. And everybody, the pin change is coming to this region. I see it for all of you guys. The leadership, it's incredible. So really excited. Yes. And that was kind of the purpose of this call today, was just kind of get the ball rolling. We've got an incredible speaker, President's Team, Seth Daughtery. He is unbelievable, you guys. He's got 2 kids. He's got 20 nutrition clubs in his organization. He's coming to share with us what it takes to make that happen. What it takes. He's been in the business 5.5 years. Just hit President's Team last year at Extravaganza. That was his cut. He walked the stage last year. He does Pres Team experience after October LPW. And he's just such an inspiration to me about the nitty gritty, what it takes. He came from the military, and he was one of those guys that was like, no. And then he jumped on the team, right? So if you guys know, he's a part of the Tim Files team down in Oklahoma that's just blown up in the last year. Their clubs are on his energy and his truth that he speaks. So get people in that room. Oh, it's unbelievable. Him and his wife do the business together. They do the business together, but they do it separately. Do you know what I mean? Like, they both have their own DMOs. They both have the ways that they have their methods of operation and what they work. And so I think it's really cool to be able to learn from that and take that all in. And again, he's just fresh, brand new President's Team. So he's really going to bring what that looks like. What does it look like to get to President's Team? We all see President's Team is like, oh, look at the vacations. I'm talking. It's okay. We all know what it sees at the top, but it's like, what does it take to get there? And I'm excited to hear that from him. So know that you want to get people in that room so that inspiration of what our region looks like. when something self-implodes, because that's what happened down there in Oklahoma. It just went poof. You know what I mean? Like everybody blew up all at once. So that's what our region's going to be doing in the next year. And so you want people in that room so that they can see it for themselves. They see how they get to be involved. They see how they fit into the puzzle. And we're just gonna self-implode. It's gonna be beautiful. Everyone's gonna have red pins on. We're all gonna be on fire. It's gonna be incredible. Yeah, I love it. Good. So is there anything from you guys that you want to leave on this call?
No, I'm fine.
Good. Thank you. So the one thing we are looking for, so the one position we still need to get filled is the AV coordinator. So we'll talk to that. And again, I think putting together an AV little, teaching. We all want to be teaching and learning from each other. So we want it to be smooth, but we want our coordinators. The line of communication is we go Shake Team talks to the Shake Team coordinator, registration talks to the registration coordinator. That way we've got clean lines of communication so the event flows smoothly. Good. Okay. So
how many guests does everybody bring in?
Bring in 30.
Paula's bringing 30 guests.
3.
10.
Awesome. Alicia's got 10. Okay. Penny, how many guests are you going to have?
1.
Good. Love it. So
Perfect.
one person. Yes.
You have 1 confirm.
Yes.
You have time.
Yes. Okay.
My goal is to bring 50, but 25 for myself and 25 within my team. So 50 people.
Trish is self-imploding. I love it. I'm going to have 20 frontline in the room. It's going to be incredible.
Awesome.
We're not going to fit in this room in June, just so you guys know. That's
the goal. That's the plan.
Yes.
The goal, yeah.
Good.
I see it.
That's what we all need. We need those eyes, right? You need to walk in there and see it. Because, and Mario said that. He was like, I walked President's Team. I lived in that future. You have to live in that future so that people see it in you, right? If you're like, yeah, well, one day I'm going to make all this money. It's going to be, no, you got to know. Like, you got to speak it into existence because that's what attracts people to it, right? If it's a maybe, then people are going to be like, well, maybe when you do it, I'll come join you. But if you know through and through and you walk with that existence in your step, that people will be attracted, and you will be able to shut your door. It's going to be open. Somebody come on, guess. So good.
So I'm going to leave it with this for everybody that's watching, that I've been in Herbalife for 15 years and I have been President's Team for 10. And you go around and you tell people that. You tell people that you've been Pres Team for 10 years. And you walk around with that on your shoulders and your head held high, and you go and tell everybody you've been Pres Team for 10 years with Herbalife, and it's just going to explode, you guys. I'm so excited to share with everybody what we learned in Toronto.
Incredible.
I've already talked to 3 people today.
Huh?
I can't wait to hear.
I know. It's going to be a great event, you guys. So I'm going to wrap this call up so that we can all get to our day, go do some invites. That's the number one thing. We could have all the guest speakers in the world, but if we don't have people in the room, that's the number one priority leaving this room, leaving this conversation, is get guests. Make your declaration. Confirm. If you want 10 people in the room, you've got 40 confirmed, because we all know the power. So you need to be talking every day. What are you inviting to? And that's the biggest thing. We have a huge city, a city of almost 1 million people, and we need to make that impact and change and be those people for them. So have an absolutely fantastic Tuesday. Go transform somebody's life, and we'll see you guys on the chats.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.